Okay, hello, pile number one. Welcome to Hollywood Oracle. I'm Antonio, and let's get into this. Okay, so this reading is What Makes You Stand Out. Pile number one, your card was Meditate. All right, let's see. What makes you stand out, pile number one? We got the Peace card in reverse. Okay. We got the Home card in reverse. Got the Patience card in the upright. Okay. Starting to kind of get what's going on here. Whoa. We have the Reflection card in the upright. We have the Deception card in the reverse. We have the Enlightened card in the upright. Creative card in the reverse. Hiding card in the upright. Okay, four more here. Come on. Comment down below, let me know what's new with you guys. We got the Shadow Work card here in the upright. It's so funny, I pulled that card while I was looking at pile number two's card, which I have pulled over here on the side, and it is in the upright, so there might be some messages for you in pile number two as well. We have the Love card in the reverse. We have the Fun card in the upright. And the Joy card in the reverse. All right. Let's get into this. Group number one. Bottom of the deck energy is Meditate in reverse. Okay. Just straighten these out here for you, pile number one. And all right, so overall energy here, we got Meditate. I just feel like what makes you stand out is people kind of know you as someone as a deep thinker. Okay, like you could daydream a lot. Maybe if you're in a workplace environment, maybe in meetings, or if you have these gatherings of all your coworkers for certain things. I feel like most people, when they look at you, you're usually you might be looking in the direction in which the orientation is taking place. However, you are not really there at the orientation with everybody else. So I kind of feel like you might be just a daydreamer, or at least a deep thinker. Okay. That's what makes you stand out. Is people tend to see you somewhere else than where you are actually located mentally. With the Peace card in the reverse, I feel like makes you stand out is you're not somebody who is openly, how to put this. I feel like you're nice in general, but you're not overly open, if that makes sense. So like you'll say hi in passing or something like that, but you're just kind of like your energy for the most part is closed off. Like you're just worrious. I don't even know if that's a word. Comment. I'm just making up words now. You When you meet people, okay, you just don't let everybody immediately into your energy. Okay, that's kind of what I'm picking up. That's maybe the best way for me to explain it. Like you're nice up until the point where it's like, okay, I don't really know you, so that information I'm not going to tell you, right? Or you're not going to get much more out of me. With the home card in the reverse, um, I'm seeing it again. That's also just, I think that's providing like your energy. Like you don't, if you don't really know somebody, like you're not going to necessarily make them feel, overly comfortable around you, if that makes sense. So it's not like I feel like you're more of like the you're very defensive of yourself, your energy, and your time. So that's kind of what makes you stand out. Like you're very and with the home card being in reverse, I feel like that involves personal information. So like things outside of the realm in which whatever topic you're discussing. Okay, so let's say you take your car to the dealership or the auto repair shop, right? And they're asking you questions about the car. Maybe they ask you a question about your child or something. You hone it back towards the car instead of your children. Like you're very defensive of the things you hold dear. Okay, with the patience card, in the upright. I feel like you're just a very patient person. What makes you stand out is people notice how patient you can be. I feel like maybe there's things that just a lot of people around you, they have like very small ticks or pet peeves that kind of can really send them overboard. And I feel like what makes you stand out is how you're able to just let that person cut you off and just say whatever, or take how it resonates for you, or maybe just people compete continuously keep stepping in your way, your path, and other people that would easily annoy them or set them off for you. It's just like, okay, well, you go ahead, and you're just. I feel like it's more of a patience and a calmness kind of energy, and that's what makes you stand out is your ability to be calm while being patient. Reflection here. I feel what makes you stand out is your ability to reflect on the things that have happened in your life. Okay. Um, and I also feel like what also makes you stand out is you only really associate yourself with people who have done this reflection. I feel like the deep think and the reflection card kind of go together here, and saying like you can kind of look at people and tell whether or not they have been doing that, have done any reflection on themselves. Why? Because with the deception card here in the reverse, I feel like you're a very kind of truthful, maybe even blunt in some cases, forward kind of person. Okay, so you don't want anybody around you where their motives might not be aligned with yours, right? A deception card, right? So I feel like you kind of keep anybody with shady energy, maybe at least arm's length away from you. And I feel like this is, it's a reflection card. I feel like you've done the reflection on yourself, but if you really look at her face, she's got a really good glare there, and I feel like that's kind of how you kind of just scan people, right? And anybody who has that kind of deception energy, right? I feel like you just immediately cross them out. Like you're like, yeah, I'm not, me and you, we're not going to be cool. Okay. Like I'll talk to you, right? Like with that peace card in reverse, upright, I'll talk to you. We'll be peaceful. Look, we'll share a cigarette, but that's about as far as it goes. Okay. With the enlightened card here, I feel like what stands out about you is I do feel like people maybe feel like uh, either you're a heavy believer in your religion or your faith. Okay. And I feel like um, with this being said, the way you move in life is people kind of feel like it's been instructed to you based off of your religion or your culture. Okay, so with the Enlightened card, you can see, she's holding Beetlejuice, right? Kind of giving him a talking, and she's like a million times the size of him. So I feel like, what stands out about you is like people feel like, the way you move in life seems to be orchestrated by somebody else, or at least the direction in which you move seems to be provided by some type of higher religion or culture that you engage in. Okay. or maybe you just get maybe you're not religious or follow your culture, you're just spiritual. So like when you have situations in which you don't know what to do, you kind of go within, right? The more spiritualistic kind of feeling. So take how that resonates for you. However, with the creative card, um, I'm getting what stands out about you is you don't like when somebody steals an idea. Does that make sense? Um, like how to explain this? Kind of like you're okay with if somebody still like, okay, I saw this really cool thing and I used it for the party. You're completely fine with that. The thing that you hate is when people steal something and act like it was their original idea. And that kind of goes with the deception card as well. And this is just like using it in a creative sense. This could be like a business proposal. This could be, anything, right? Ideas for a birthday party, whatever the case is. You hate when people steal other people's ideas and don't give credit. That's what I'm picking up on that card. Okay, with the hiding card in the upright, I feel like what stands out about you is I feel this is how I take it. I feel like this is more of my hermit kind of card, the hiding card, because you can see the hands, right? So obviously they're just hanging out the window on the card. But so in a sense of like, I feel like you're more of like the background. You're in the background. Like you're there. You keep to yourself, right? What people notice, right, is what makes you stand out is you keep to yourself, but you're still in the room. You might not be talking or discussing or even adding to the conversation, but you're in the room. Okay, so I feel like that's what makes you stand out. Is people notice how much you either keep to yourself or how much you just kind of observe people. With the shadow work card in the upright. Okay, I'm feeling what makes you stand out is yes, we have that reflection card. So you have done work on yourself, and I feel like you're a person that continues to do work on yourself, right? Continues to find those things that kind of set you off, that are your pet peeves, that kind of irritate you, and sit down and ask yourself, why does that irritate you? Why does that bother you? Why do you have an issue with this? Okay, with the love card in the with the reverse, I feel like again that goes with the peace card and the home card in the reverse. I feel like what stands out about you is if somebody has wronged you, okay, or somebody has done something wrong, to you, that's pretty much it. Like there's only so much in which you will allow somebody to take it before you will disengage them from your life. Okay, because she's wearing her wedding dress, she's got their wedding ring right there. That kind of means like forever, right? Together forever, right? And in the reverse, that's why we have divorce. But take how that resonates. I just feel like it's more in the sense of like, you're very loving to people while they're a part of your circle, but once they've crossed you, you're really able to cut that cord. Okay, with the fun card in the upright. Okay, you're a person that definitely knows how to have fun. I think you're probably how you stand out is you're a very goofy person. You're able to laugh at yourself because I mean, let's be honest. If anybody was wearing a carousel hat, that would be pretty amusing. At least I would find it amusing, and I would want one myself. So take how that resonates for you. With the joy card in the reverse. I feel like what stands out about you with the joy card in the reverse is maybe I'm getting more so like your you growing up wasn't necessarily the best. And take how that resonates for you. Everyone has their own definition of, how life was when they were growing up. So it's, what one person might perceive as an easy life, the other person might. So I'm just saying, and I'm getting this because if you see the joy card and you reverse it, right, you can just kind of like the stairs lead up. So this is, the stairs kind of backwards and reverse. So I'm just saying, I just feel like, people, the people who are closest to you, I guess, in a way, are kind of know that your upbringing wasn't the best. Like it wasn't the best, but I feel like you still pulled through it, right? Because I mean, either way you look at this card, she's still dancing, right? So even though your childhood was not the best, you still pulled through it, and I feel like that's why people still find you fun and amusing, is because you don't let this kind of past nature ruin the current uh, where you are in your life. Okay, with the meditate card in the reverse, honestly, I'm just getting like this is a more closed cycle, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this is, how do I explain this? I feel like when you think things through, right? You think things fully through. So if you say, okay, I'm going to go in this direction, and from this direction, I'm going to do this, and this direction, I'm going to do this, and this direction, I'm going to do this, and this direction, I'm going to do this. Like, I just feel like when you go into these deep thoughts, you can usually either you start to brainstorm. So let's just say, for example, okay, like if anyone knows like a brainstorm cloud, right? So meditate is your main card, and then you branch off over here. You're going to do this. You branch off over here. You can do this as well, but this is your main idea. So you branch this out, get your main idea, and then you branch this out. Here's a new idea, another idea. And so I just kind of feel like it's more of like you're a person that kind of thinks of every avenue. You're always like that person who's, a person who plays 2 steps ahead. You're the person who plays 10 steps ahead, right? You've already thought of every possible move or outcome, and you have the defense set in place. Okay, so I just feel like full rotation, right? Full rotation thoughts. All right, let's grab you some advice cards from Major Pain here. Major pain, again, is just spirit, universe, whatever it is you believe in. Spirit, God, universe, whatever it is you believe in. Okay. Listen up, turd. Okay. You're protected. Okay. 2 more here. Do you want it? Earn it. And it's in the reverse. Okay. And effing relax. Bottom of the deck is water your goals. Okay, so Spirit, God, universe, take how this resonates for you. He's telling you to listen up, right? Listen up, turd. Okay. I think this is just a straightforward message. You're protected. And what I'm picking up here is you're protected. So take how this resonates for you in your life. Okay. Take a bite of that cupcake, whether it's starting a new business, right? Buying a new car, applying for that job, moving to a new house, looking for a new house, selling your house, moving to that new state, whatever it is that your mind is kind of set on, indecisive, right? Spirit, God, universe is saying, hey, you're protected. Okay, make the move, and as long as you keep progressing, right? This is kind of the misconception with tarot cards and everything. People feel like, oh, well, I got this reading and it said this was going to happen. Okay, well, you still have to put in the action for that to happen. Okay, so as long as you keep putting the action forward for that end goal, Spirit, God, universe is saying you're protected. We'll see you through it. Because right now they're calling you out, right? Do you want it? Earn it. Like, you're saying you want this, okay, but like, look at that look. Like, you're not doing nothing. You're not being progressive, okay? You could have a lot of anxiety around this. Spirit, God, universe is just saying relax. Okay? Like, look, no matter how much tarot you watch, okay, no matter how many private readings you get, you'll never know the absolute future. Okay? So let the anxiety go, let the worry go, right? And just make that jump. If you fail, you fail. Okay? But on your way down, you'll learn ways to come back up. Okay? You'll know for the next time. Water your goals. This is what they see you not doing. That's in the reverse. You're not watering your goals. Okay. And then, I mean, some of the energy is bleeding, not watering your goals, calling me a liar, right? Spirit, God, universe is just saying, like, When, when have I not protected you? When have I not, guided you in the right direction? Like you're saying, I'm not going to protect you, right? And the answers you're seeking, they're within. Go within. Okay, you already know the answer. That has been your reading group number 1. Thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Oracle. I'm Antonio. Like, comment down below. Let me know what's going on, what's positive in your life, and subscribe so you know when the next video comes out. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye. Oh, excuse me. Hello, hello, group number 2. Welcome to Hollywood Oracle. I'm Antonio, and this is what makes you stand out. What makes you stand out? Your card was shadow work in the upright. Okay. So what makes you stand out? Group number 2. Let's get into it. If this resonates with you, please feel free to like the video so it can get broadcasted to more people. More people can see it and get this positive message as well. And then subscribe so you can stay up to date. Okay, which way you want to go? Reverse. Faith card in the reverse. Forgiveness card in the reverse. Okay, what makes you stand out? 2 more cards. Finish off this row at least. Listen card in the reverse. The challenge card in the upright. Third party card in the reverse. Pile number 2. What is getting a weird message coming here? Okay, let's just finish reading that. Let's see. Embrace card in the reverse. Meditate card in the reverse. There is upright cards. I promise you there is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hit you with a shuffle, okay? Just because I shuffle doesn't mean, because sometimes I'll still get a reverse card just because I shuffle. Got an upright. Peace card in the upright. All right, all right. Growth card in the upright. 3 more cards here. 3 more. Come on. Gifts card in the upright. Admirer card in the upright. And the patience card in the upright. Okay. Bottom of the deck card is deception in the reverse. All right, all right. Let me straighten this out here. Fix my mic. I apologize for hitting it. Okay, so let's see. Shadow work card in the upright. Okay, so what's making you stand out? And I feel like this is more so what's making you stand out either currently or just in general. So I feel like with the shadow card, shadow work in the upright, okay, what's making you stand out is you're a person who has been working on themselves. Okay, so you've been working on yourselves, kind of, I feel like addressing the, elephants in your room. Okay, so, or maybe just the bones, the skeletons in your closet. Okay, I just feel like, and I mean, take how that applies to you, right? That means, maybe saying sorry to the people that you've wronged, or maybe it's just working on your quote unquote trigger, whatever that sensation is, like the things that anger you or trigger you or set you off. Okay, With the faith card in the reverse, I feel like you could have gone through a period, right? What makes you stand out is you've gone through a period in which, you may have kind of lost who you were yourself, right? Or maybe just lost faith in your religion or your culture, right? Or maybe just lost interest in some of the things that you used to like, okay? Or maybe it's just faith in living in general, okay? With the forgiveness card here, um, you could have also lost faith in a relationship, whether it's platonic or romantic. Take how that resonates. Okay. Um, I feel like you you're non-forgiving of whatever that situation is. Okay, so for whoever wronged you in whatever situation that's going on in your life, right, you don't forgive that person, right? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you do forgive this person but you haven't forgotten, right? Take how that resonates for you. With the listen card in the reverse, I feel like there's other people who might have involved themselves in trying to um, how to what's the word to say, trying to resolve the issue, right? Maybe give you advice on how to work things out, but you didn't listen. Okay, like you kind of went your own way, you kind of went your own route, you paved your own path, right? And people found you kind to be challenging, right? Maybe even hard-headed. Okay. With the third party in the reverse, I feel like whatever situation in which this was, you know um you know you don't allow other things in, right, to throw you off from which direction you're headed or which direction you're going, right? You don't allow people to put their work on top of you, right? Like such a I'm sorry, I'm just picking up such a strange energy from this reading. Okay, so anyways, you don't allow people to add on energy or work. Take how that resonated. I said energy, so maybe their bad energy onto you, right? Because we have the third party card in the reverse. Okay, I just feel like you don't take on, any more work than you need to. Okay, with the embrace card in the reverse, I'm feeling like there could be certain what kind of makes you stand out is I feel like you're a person who can do a lot of things, right? But you don't necessarily voice these things. Like sometimes you know they'll need to be, excuse me, I don't know why I'm burping so much. You'll be in some type of group scenario, right? And they'll be like, oh, we have to do XYZ. And you'll be like, oh, I can do that. And they're like, you know how to do that? And you're like, yeah, back when I did XYZ, like I did that all the time. I just feel like there's what kind of makes you stand out is you kind of pop out with things that you know how to do that people didn't know that you know how to do. Okay. With the meditate card in the reverse, I feel like people don't really feel like what stands out about you is maybe that it doesn't take you long to decide in which direction in which you want to go, right? Like as far as your life goes, as far as direction, and maybe it's even just picking out your food, right? You're just, I feel like with the meditation card, like you're not a person in deep, deep thought of things. You're kind of like a fast, aggressive, like, okay, I know what I want to do. I know this is what I want. Okay, with the peace card in the upright, what makes you stand out is you are a pretty peaceful person. You will strike up a conversation with anyone. As you see, you just hand them off a cigarette, like, "Hey, you want to, smoke with me? Maybe relax." You come off as a peaceful person, and you've come off as somebody who's grown. Okay, we have the growth card. Okay, I feel like what really stands out the most is I feel like everything here, pile number two, is past situations, right? In the past, some type of situation has happened that allowed you to stray from your path, right? Whether it's religious, whether it's your culture, whether it's just in where in life you were going, okay? You either struggle to forgive yourself or you just don't, moving forward now, you don't take everyone's sorry as a reason for letting them to get back close to you. Okay. With the listen card, I feel like, you've learned to not accept people's words, but look forward towards their actions. Okay. And I'm just reading the reverse cards because they're the ones giving me the weirdest energy. With the growth card, you've learned not to allow other people's life to interfere with yours. Okay, you started putting your the stuff you want to do and the stuff that in your life first. Okay, with the third party card in reverse, and then the embrace card. I feel like now with the growth, you're starting to step out and do things that you don't normally maybe talk about or people don't know that you have an interest in, right? You're starting to do those things now and voice about them. With the meditate card in the reverse, you're not really thinking twice about moving forward and doing the things that you want to do. Okay. This is how it's playing into your growth. The gifts card, um, I feel like the universe, right? Universe, spirit, God, universe, whatever it is you believe in, it will be blessing you with gifts. Okay, that's how you're going to be standing out. I feel like you could be receiving a lot of gifts, whether that's at work or people just giving you a lot of things, maybe paying for your lunches, maybe taking you out to lunch, maybe paying for your drinks, maybe just buying you little things here and there. Maybe it's, just putting little things on your desk to say that they thought of you, right? We do have the admirer card, so I feel like a lot of people are starting to admire you based on the growth that you've gone through. Okay, like you're starting to be more and more attractive to people around you. Like people are saying they admire the things you went to, the things you went through, they admire the way you're carrying yourself now. Okay, the patience card. I feel like Spirit Guide Universe is just calling for you to have patience. Okay, if you are single, relax, wait on it. Okay, if you're not single, okay, gifts are coming in from the universe, right, to you. And if you are in a relationship, I feel like this person that you're with admires you even more, knowing the things that you've gone through in your life, right? With the patience card, spirit guide universe is just saying wait on it, like things are going to be getting better, right? With the deception card at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this is just saying, you don't allow people with shady intentions or shady movements in your life anymore. Okay. Like these people all have to, get checked at the door and they sit down over there where all the people that, you can at least feel like you can trust, can sit up here topside. We'll get you some advice cards from Spirit God Universe with the Major Pain deck. Some messages from Major Pain. do 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 do. All right. 4 messages here for pile number 2. Okay. Love is for everyone in reverse. Are you deaf? Okay. Looking right at you. Okay. I get what Spirit God Universe is trying to tell you already. It's okay to feel. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is effing relax. Okay. Look, guys. Okay. Pile number 2. Okay. Okay. Um. Here's what Spirit God Universe is trying to tell you. Okay. Stop. Love is for everyone. In reverse. Okay. Stop giving your love to people who. Stop giving your love to people who show red flags. Right. When you're dating someone, you can see a red flag that might turn into something larger later. Okay. Spirit God Universe is saying stop. Stop giving to these people that will be an issue later. Stop dating people that will not treat you right, people that are dating you for nefarious reasons, right? Are you deaf? This isn't something new, okay? Spirit God Universe is saying this isn't something new, okay, that we've been talked to you about, because here we are, right? Spirit God Universe is just in your face, like, boy, girl, if you don't, However, they are saying it's okay to feel. Okay, it's okay to feel like it's okay if you're okay. So if you're single, it's okay to get back out there, right? Not everybody is going to treat you like, your ex or the person you've dated before that. But how will you know that if you never get out there? Okay, it's okay to open up. It's okay to feel if you have anxiety around it. It's okay. Relax. Okay, just relax and get out there. That's what Spirit Guide Universe is saying. See, move your ass. Only one way forward. Okay, you see, you're not watering the goals. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, however, I feel like, if the person, this is just saying, if the person you are, if the person you're with is not treating you the way you want to be treated, you know, you don't have to stick around. Okay, you don't have to keep loving that person, regardless of how long you've been with that person. If they're not treating you in a respectful manner, okay, are you deaf? Okay. Get out of there. Stop, if you're pushing down your feelings, right? Like it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Okay. Regardless, this is your reading. Thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Oracle. This has been group number 2. I'm Antonio, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, okay, that helps people see the channel. Comment down, subscribe if this resonated with you. You guys take care. Bye. Hello, hello, group number 3. This is Hollywood Oracle. I'm Antonio. Thank you for tuning in. All right, your card here was guidance in the upright. So, what makes you stand out? Guidance. Let's get into it here. Guys, like this video if it resonates for you, so it helps increase the views, gets out there so people can see it. Okay. Comment down below if it resonated with you, or just comment down below. Let us know something positive that happened in your life. Okay. Spread that positive energy. We got the Nourish card in the reverse. All right. Ooh, hello, baby, baby. Where you going? Okay, we got the Children card in the upright. Inspire card in the upright. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Come on now. Which way you want to go? Which way? There we go. Reverse. Deception in reverse. Passion card in the upright. And twin flame card in the reverse. Okay. Also, comment down below. Let me know how you people have been. What's new in your life? Something you want to discuss. Ask for prayers. Enlighten card in the upright. Listen card in the reverse. Which way you want to go? Rest card in the upright. Gratitude card in the upright. And 2 more for me. And 2 more for me. And 2 more for me. Surrender card in the upright. And fun card in the reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck is gifts in the reverse. Okay. There we are. There we are. Oh no, listen up, lads. Excuse me, group number three. Don't mind me. We have the guidance card in the upright. Okay, so why you stand out? Okay, you stand out because I feel like what I'm picking up here is you stand out because people feel like you're guided by some type of higher power, right? Like I feel like when people walk with you, right? They feel guided as well. Like they're kind of you stand up because you kind of marvel people in the way you kind of move through life. Okay, like kind of I feel like people kind of wonder how it is you achieve the things you achieve. Okay, and I say that because I feel like with the nourish card in the reverse, I feel like people never see you nourishing, or maybe it's not even see you, but or even discussing, right? People never see you putting in the energy towards the things that you're trying to achieve. Okay, so people are kind of marveled by the fact of like it seems like you are kind of blessed in a way that you know a higher power that you believe in, and for example, we'll just use God, is kind of laying out your path before you. Okay, that's how you stand out, or at least how you come off to people. Okay, with the children card in the upright, I feel like you're a free spirited person at heart, right? You still have that childhood kind of energy. You could also have children, and with children, people like to see you. What makes you stand out is how well you and your child interact, right? How well you are able to tap into your childlike energy and actually enjoy yourself and your time with your children. Inspire card in the upright. So, what makes you stand out is I feel like you're a person who's never lacking as far as inspiration, right? You find inspiration from everywhere, from everything. You can look at, a magazine and find inspiration. You can watch a commercial and find inspiration. You could be walking down the street and find inspiration. So, I feel like, what makes you stand out is how you're able to just, like, ideas just kind of come to you, how you're able to pull them out of thin air, okay? Deception card in the reverse. I feel like um, why you how you stand out is you're a pretty straightforward person. Okay, you're very kind of what you see is what you get, and you don't like people who move in a deceptive kind of energy. You don't like people who move in an energy that makes you feel you know if you're here, then you're spiritual, and it's kind of hard to explain, but you'll feel it in your energy field. Like it's like an uneasy kind of energy. Like you'll kind of feel anxious or nervous around people, and you don't really like those people in your energy. I apologize. With the passion card, okay. Um, what stands out about you is I feel like you're a person who kind of holds yourself you hold yourself in a very kind of sensual way. I'm kind of getting somebody who kind of walks even in a sensual way, or maybe even just, carries himself, and like you have a lot of built up sexual energy, if that makes sense. So you could be celibate, or it's just the way in which you carry yourself, like your physique could, give off a very sexual energy. With the twin flame card, though, I feel like what makes you stand out is you unfortunately have to turn a lot of people down. Okay, with the twin flame card in the reverse, I feel like you just being you kind of attracts people to you, and it tends to make people kind of feel like you have something more when you don't. So I feel like what makes you stand out is you have a lot of people who believe that they're your true flame, but you actually have to end up kind of turning them down. With the enlightened card, um, again, I feel like that goes off the guidance card. Like people feel what makes you stand out is like people feel like you're able to tap into a higher power, a higher essence, and that gives you the way forward in your life. Okay. Or it gives you the wisdom you need to make the right decisions in your life. With the listen card in the reverse, though, I feel like you don't really. I'm getting more so you don't really listen or take everyone's advice, right? Like you let people talk, But at the end of the day, if you've made up your mind about something, that's what you're going to do. Okay, like you don't really allow people's opinions too much to sway your decision. The rest card, people feel like you're a very rested person, or at least you know how to kind of balance that rest and work kind of period. Like you might be a very like hard worker, and then like you sleep for 16 hours. So that, or I'm also getting like you're just a person who you might tend to fall asleep a lot in random places, maybe just due to the lack of sleep, but you definitely get your sleep one way or another. You end up getting the sleep that you need. So whether it's sleeping more on this day because you don't have to work the next day, or if it's sleeping during the meeting, or XYZ, like you're a person who likes your rest and you like to be asleep. You might be one of those people who also, I'm kind of getting like, you don't necessarily like going to sleep, but once you're asleep, you don't like getting up, right? So take how that resonates for you. Okay, with the gratitude card here in the upright, I'm getting the gratitude card here in the upright. I'm getting, you're a very grateful person. So whenever somebody gets you something, okay, you definitely say thank you. You definitely let them know how much you appreciate it. And I'm not even getting just gifts. Yeah, I feel like it's just really just anything. So if like, it's something that it's not even special or personalized, like if you're at some type of play or something and someone hands you, the itinerary, you'll say thank you, right? I just feel like that's what makes you stand out is your manners, how polite you are. Okay. With the surrender card in the upright, I feel like what makes you stand out is you're a person who doesn't really fights the flow of things, right? Like if they say this is how it goes, then this is how it goes. Like you move with the flow, but you allow the flow to help you move in the direction in which you want to move. Okay. With the fun card in the reverse, I feel like what makes you stand out is you're a person who is able to know how to explain this. I feel like you can have fun, but you also know when you have to cut it off and be serious. So you're a person who knows when to, uh, you know, uh, I guess what the word is, cut off the fun and get down to work, right? With the gifts card in the reverse, I feel like you're a person who doesn't really give to people who don't give to you. Okay, so if people don't give you their time, then you don't give them any of their time, any of your time. If people don't give you gifts, then you don't give them gifts. Okay, you're a very, tit for tat kind of person. We'll grab you, and that's what makes you stand out. We'll grab you some advice cards from Spirit, God, Universe, whatever it is you believe in. All right, and let's see here. Advice cards. Play no games. Play no games. Okay, let me just. One Tubby in the reverse here. Dream bigger in the reverse here. Take a risk in the reverse. Okay, know thy enemy, bottom of the deck in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like okay. um Play no games. Okay, Spirit God Universe is just saying, look, okay, I feel like take how this resonates. This could be somebody working on weight loss, or somebody that wants to lose weight. Maybe you find yourself unattractive. Okay. Take how it resonates for you. Spirit God Universe is just saying, play no games. Okay. If you want to be more attractive, right? Know thy enemy. Get more information on how you can become more attractive. Okay. If it's losing weight, then lose the weight. Okay, so this is Spirit Guide Universe calling you out and saying lose the weight if you want to be more attractive, right? Maybe it's not even being more attractive. Maybe it's just being more health conscious. Take how it resonates for you. Um, but lose the weight, okay? If it's something like, and like I said, it doesn't even have to be weight. If it's something like, Maybe it's your hair. You feel like your hair doesn't make you look good. Go get a haircut, right? Most barbers can, tell you some, or most barbers will say, oh yeah, tell them you don't know what you want, but you want to look good. They'll hook you up. Okay, it's their job. Um, Dream bigger. I feel like you look. Everybody wants to be rich, right? Or at least be financially well off. Okay, you might be telling yourself that you can't achieve that. Okay, this is Spirit God Universe just saying you can achieve that, but it's all based off of mentality, right? Like your mind, right? What you tell yourself is where you go in life. Okay, so if you're continuously telling yourself, all I'll ever be is a cashier, well, then yes, because all you believe you can be is a cashier. So Spirit God Universe is saying, dream bigger. Okay, take the risk. They see you not taking a risk, and this could be a risk towards anything. This could be a risk towards a relationship. This could be a risk towards a job. This could be a risk of just going to the gym. Look, if you don't want to go to the gym, you can buy weights and just work out at home. That's what I do. Okay, know thy enemy. Get more information, okay, on what it is you're trying to achieve. Okay, and then with that information, play no games. Apply it. Apply it to achieve the outcome that you want. Okay, that has been your reading group number 3. Thank you for tuning in to Hollywood Oracle. Like if this resonated with you. Comment down below. Let me know how it resonated with you. Okay, maybe just a positive story to get us all going. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.